10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. Just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. I'm Brandon Godden. As always, by my side is Charles Davis. So the final tune-up for the regular season, and probably not going to really see much starter action out here in this one, are we?
You're right. Not much in the way of starters, key veterans, key backups, but the guys who have to make the team, struggling for those few spots that are open, we'll see them the entire time. But you and I both know this as well. There will be a surprise cut or two from guys who didn't actually play in this game tonight thinking that they were safe.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They will be led out by their second-year quarterback, the third QB taken in 2018, Sam Darnold.
55. Check, 55. Mike, you must be getting tired of seeing me.
On first down, Darnold. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
No gain on the dump off at 2nd down. And one of the big bodies helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running plays called. Fire out and smack people.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. There's the first NFL catch for South Carolina's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 3rd and long, Barrett, and that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Hey, Wood.
They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Geis with the carry on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Fitzpatrick on first down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So now the Panthers making the decision. They're going to go for 2. Here's Barrett on play action. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. On play action, Fitzpatrick. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Give him 6 there, but now it's third. From the gun on third down, Barrett. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. First down, Fitzpatrick. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This quarterback now a perfect 5 of 5 since taking over. They haven't missed a beat. 1st and 10. Now a run with Geis. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
As the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. From the gun, Barrett under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now Fitzpatrick, and he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity.
Shut down. What ready? Good. Touchdown. 50, Mike, 50. Hey, I'm coming.
Out of the gun, Geis. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 40. Touchdown, Carolina. Darius Geis, 89 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here. In the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We better not. Mike 50, Mike 50.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Short little throw to Ebron.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now he'll pull it down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Out to his left. And an alley to run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get
Right there. 180! Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, here we go.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Fitzpatrick now. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike. Bravo. Come on.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. Ebron with it over the middle. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick going for it all. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, let's get this.
To throw again. Fitzpatrick. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. 2nd half action underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do this.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Barrett to throw.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because...
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Nate Orchard able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal. The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on third and goal. Now Barrett escaping the pressure right. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right.
And he will score it on.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot to account for him as a runner, and he was able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury.
Defense all day. Let's get it. Right there, 54 Mike.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
On the ground, it's Clement to start the drive. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. To throw on second and 6. Barrett, he's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a second and 13. Rolling to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target, and it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. That was third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To throw is Barrett. Now they set up the screen for Clement. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Hey, hold on. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Check Mike.
And he's going to find Hogan here, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
That's the way to hit.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
So they were stopped trying to run the ball on first down. Now they take a sack on second down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on the defensive coordinator because right now the defense has the advantage.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Eric Ebron there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials. So cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Our focus shifts here to J.T. Barrett and company as they take the field. And those numbers, they kind of tell the story of his game so far. Started off not so hot. Now he's really heated up.
And remember, he signed up for duty as the guy who leads the team, right? The field general, the signal caller. So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else to pick things up. He's got to do it himself, and that's what he's done here in this game.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Barrett looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Trying to pick it up with Clement. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. That's sort of a prime example, is it not, of selling out defensively on 4th and short?
It certainly is, because what you're doing defensively is saying you're going to stop them right there at the line of scrimmage or make a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Instead, they get just enough of a hole chopped, and you're thin on the 2nd and 3rd levels. Then you become a chaser instead of a tackler.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On 2nd down, Clement. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Barrett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jihad Ward. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw Barrett. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Hicks. And this Steeler defense able to come.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Yeah, let's get set.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Barrett. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out.
Of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.